'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house they don't a thing pass, not even a mouse. The children been nestled good snug on the floor, and Mama passed the pepper through the crack on the door. Then Mama in the fireplace done roast up the ham, stir up the gumbo, and make bake the yam. Then out on the bayou they got such a clatter, make sound like old Boudreaux done fall off his ladder. I run like a rabbit to get to the door, trip over the dog, and fall on the floor. As I look out the door in the light of the moon, I think, man, you crazy, or got old too soon. 'Cause there on the bayou, when I stretch my neck stiff, there's 8 alligator a-pulling the skiff, and a little fat drover with a long poling stick. I know right away, got to be old Saint Nick. More faster and faster the gator they came. He whistled and hollered and called him by name. Ha Gaston, ha T-Boy, ha Pierre en Alsace, yeah Ninette, yeah Suzette, Celeste and Renee. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, make crawl alligator, and be sure you don't fall. Like Taunt Flo's cat, through the treetop he fly, when them big old hound dogs come a run hissing by. Like that up the porch, them old gator climb, with the skiff full of toy and St. Nicholas behind. Then on top the porch roof, it sound like the hail, when all them big gator done sot down they tail. Then down the chimney I yell with a bam, and St. Nicholas fall and sit on the yam. Sacree, he exclaimed, my pant got a hole, I done sot myself on them red hot coals. He got on his foots and jumped like a cat out to the floor, where he land with a splat. He was dressed in muskrat from his head to his foot, and his clothes is all dirty with ashes and soot. A sack full of plaything he throw on his back. He looked like a burglar, and that's for a fact. His eyes, how they shine, his dimple, how merry. Maybe he been drink the wine from blackberry. His cheek was like rose, his nose like a cherry. On second thought, maybe he done lap up the sherry. With snow white chin whisker and quivering belly, he shook when he laughed like the strawberry jelly. But a wink in his eye and a shook of his head make my confidence that I don't got to be scared. He don't do no talking, gone straight to his work, put plaything in sock, and then turn with a jerk. He put both his hand, they on top of his head, cast a eye on the chimney, and then he done said, with all of that fire and them burning hot flame, me I ain't going back by the way that I came. So he run out the door and he climbed to the roof. He ain't no fool him for to make one more goof. He jump in his skiff and crack his big whip. The gator move down and don't make one slip. And I hear him shout loud as a splashing he go, Merry Christmas to all, till I saw y'all some more.
The tradition of bonfires, well, as far as we know, what we've been told, started way back 150 plus years ago. And this old tradition was they used to build fires along the banks of the Mississippi River so parishioners could go to midnight mass. Because back then, you know, as we all know, they didn't have street lights or anything to light the way. So we built these fires along the river so people could find their way. And eventually, over time, Cajun folklore grew it into a story for the kids, saying that these bonfires were built to light the way for Papa Noel along the banks of the foggy Mississippi River. And that still stands today, and we tell our kids that, and all the young ones who comes up here, so they have something kind of look forward to and get excited for the bonfire, so they know that Papa Noel is be able to bring their presents tonight.
So bonfires are actually a tradition that has been passed down from generations to generations. We tell stories, we sing songs, we even use fireworks on Christmas Eve, and it's such a joyous occasion. The tradition is still alive and well today.
As far as you could see down that levee, you're gonna see bonfires lined up. And another thing is just open doors to people throughout the world to come and experience what we experience building these bonfires. The community come together and share the talent of showing off the talents of building bonfires. And when I say bonfires, I mean we build some very, very high design bonfires, from turtles to oil rig to airplanes to submarines to ships, you name it, they build it. I don't know if you're gonna find it anywhere else but St. John and St. James Parish.
We don't do it for us, we do it for the people around us in the community so they can enjoy it. So these kids, they bring their cardboard from their houses, you know, the Christmas tree boxes, refrigerator boxes, whatever they can find. And they line up 100 yards across the back of the levee, and they slide all day long. It's a free babysitter, it really is. And these kids enjoy it, you know, and everybody wins. It's free, and put smiles on their faces. It's gonna create memories for those kids, just like this levee created memories for us when we were kids.
And that's what we want to keep on. We want to keep on the smiles on the kids' faces, the billions and trillions of cardboards on back to levee the next day. From all of the kids, you know, every single one of them piece of cardboards had 4 or 5 smiles on it.
Jingle, jangle, jingle, here comes Mr. Bingle, with another message from Kris Kringle. Time to launch the Christmas season, make some watch the Christmas season. It's so for you to see, you can jump up and be.
Story of Mr. Bingle. Once a long, long time ago at the North Pole in Christmas Town, when Santa left his shop one day, he found a snowman near his sleigh. "You'll be my helper," he said, and tapped the little fellow's head. The snowman found that he could talk. "Look, Santa, I can even walk." And then he gave a little sigh. "Oh, how I wish I could fly." So Santa gave him holly wings. Then looking through his Christmas things, found ornaments the very size to make a pair of shining eyes. Then Santa said, "You'll need a hat, an ice cream cone just right for that, and keep this candy cane with you. You'll see what magic it can do." The snowman laughed and sang a jingle, so Santa named him Mr. Bingle. That's how it happened. Now he's here for us to enjoy throughout the year.
Everybody a very Merry Christmas from Santa Claus and me.
for something very naturally Nolans this Christmas.
On the first day of Christmas, my mama gave to me a crawfish they caught in Araby.
In the Christmas picayune, I seen it there in Section E. 2 Jack's recipe
For the crawfish they caught in Araby. On the third day of Christmas, we stopped at Mackenzie for 3 French breads.
2 Jack's recipe
For the crawfish they caught in Araby.
On the 4th day, I said, okay, let's get a Christmas tree. Before you drive me nuts,
3 French breads.
2 Jack's recipe
For the crawfish they caught in Araby.
On the 5th day of Christmas, we stopped at A&G for fried onion rings.
Before you drive me nuts,
3 French breads.
2 Jack's recipe
For the crawfish they caught in Araby.
On the 6th day of Christmas, we stopped at K&B's for a 6-pack of Dixie.
Fried onion rings.
before you drive me nuts,
3 French breads.
2 Jack's recipe
For the crawfish they caught in Araby.
Cemetery traffic got backed up to Metairie at the 17th Street Canal.
6-pack of Dixie.
Fried onion rings.
before you drive me nuts,
3 French breads.
2 Jack's recipe
For the crawfish they caught in Araby.
On the 8th day of Christmas, me and Rosalie ate by your mama's
17th Street Canal.
6-pack of Dixie.
Fried onion rings.
what now? You make me nuts.
3 French breads.
2 Jack's recipe
For the crawfish they caught in Araby.
On the 9th day of Christmas, we drove down Delaware in the lower 9th ward.
Ate by your mama's
17th Street Canal.
6-pack of Dixie.
Fried onion rings.
Leave it alone, you make me nuts.
3 French breads.
2 Jack's recipe
For the crawfish they caught in Araby.
I used to be at Kaiser, now I'm working down the street at the Tenneco Chalmette Refinery.
Lower 9th ward.
Ate by your mama's
17th Street Canal.
6-pack of
Fried onion rings.
What you mean, we need lights too?
3 French breads.
2 Jack's recipe
For the crawfish they caught in Araby.
On 11th day at Veterans Highway, trying to cross the street with 11 swingman bags.
Tenneco Refinery.
In the lower 9th ward.
Ate by your mama's
17th Street Canal.
Dick's pack of 60.
Fried onion rings.
Now 4.
3 French breads.
2 Jack's recipe
For the crawfish they caught in Araby.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a dozen Manuel's tamales.
11 swingman bags.
Tenneco Refinery.
Lower 9th ward.
Ate by your mama's
17th Street Canal.
Fried onion rings.
For what? I gotta sing it again?
3 French breads.
2 Jack's recipe
And the crawfish they caught in Araby.
Well, you know,